All right, Doc. Well, Ian Moran told us that he would expect the Devils' locker room to be down and maybe not so much arguing among themselves, but certainly concerned, and more than concerned. I mean, they've got a ways to go now.
Well, I'll give you the understatement of the half century, and that is that the Devils have their work cut out for them. But they have only themselves to blame. In that second period, when the score was tied, Andrechak got the penalty for Pittsburgh. The Devils had a chance to rectify things with the power play, and it was almost useless. I mean, it just didn't have any pizzazz to it. And then the go-ahead goal, if you check the replay, it started with Scotty Niedermayer having the puck, and it was a very tepid clear out of the zone. It didn't have the kind of crispness that you expect at a time like that. It enabled a quick Pittsburgh counterattack, and we know what happened after that. I said at the beginning of the series that Kovalev, to me, is the scariest guy because he seems to have Marty Bredeur's number. We've seen that the whole series.
Well, and he has played well in the playoffs. He's a money-type player. And you talked about that with the zip that was missing, the tepid passing. Why?
Well, I can't explain it. I mean, the problem with Scotty Niedermayer, and something that we've seen all along, he's got a lot of talent, but there is that extra pizzazz that he doesn't seem to have. I don't know why, but obviously on a power play. But in that situation, you got to move that puck with authority. There are some Devils who have been playing with authority. Jay Pandolfo was just knocking himself out, and a couple of others are. But I'm telling you right now, they're just going to have to go all out from the very first faceoff.
And where does it come from?
Well, it's got to come from guys who haven't delivered. It's got to come from Bobby Halik. Bobby Halik's got assists, but he doesn't have any goals. Randy McKay, that line's got to, they got to get help. And obviously they haven't gotten anything from Morrison. He's been a zip on the power play.
Well, it is not a pretty picture for the Devils. 20 minutes of regulation still ahead, but they've got to come back from a 2-goal deficit. After this break, it's off to Deb Kaufman at the Sports Desk. More on the world of sport.